Hello, my name is Katla, and welcome back to my Minecraft Let's Play here on YouTube. You can see that I start out up here by the iron farm, and that is because there have been some changes. So, let's see. Yes, I have... Oop, there we go. I have ripped out a whole section here by the starter house that I made, and that is because I don't want to breed villagers the way I have been the last couple or the last episode. I'm gonna redo the whole villager breeding thing down here, partly because it will be easier access for this track leading up to there. But I don't know if you noticed, but I don't have a ton of new villagers. I still have this section filled out, and I have 3 in here. Yep. And this took me more than an hour to do the way that I was doing it. So it was not very efficient, and why are you stuck? Okay. It was not very efficient, it didn't go very fast, and I want to work on some more projects than just the iron farm. So in this episode, my goal is to finish this iron farm for good, and then we're not going to talk about it anymore. The iron farm has been the main quest for like 3, maybe 4 episodes. I don't really remember, but it's been way too many, in my opinion. So I'm gonna work on this new villager breeder, and I will come back to you after that is done. So, see you in a bit. So this is the finished product. It is actually really simple. It's just a 9x9 square of farmland, and we have 1 farmer and 1 regular villager, and they will just breed as soon as they can or want to. Oh, it's happening right now. Well, I'm not going to disturb. And then the small villagers, the children, are gonna want to jump on these beds. So they're gonna run over here. There is a hole in here. It's not really visible because I have connected textures on. But they will try to run in here. They will fall down. They will go over here. And they will stay right here until they are fully grown. At which point they will be tall enough to reach this water, they will go up, and they will land over here, where this dude is. So I specifically waited for him to grow up. Oh, and there's a new baby. Hi. Hello. Okay, so I specifically waited for this dude to grow up, because I haven't tested this part of this, but of the system, but you can see that I have connected this rail so that he will go straight up there. I've loaded up some minecarts in here, so let's just hit the button and see what happens. Yeah, that's perfect. So now if we go up here, we'll see him come down here, and he will land right by the other ones. Cool! And then we can just get him out of his prison cell. And now that there are 4 there, they should start spawning golems on this side as well. Nothing just yet, but I'm sure they're gonna do whatever they do here. And there's a golem, but he is over there, so it's not these guys. Oh well. But they're gonna do their part. So let's just get down here. So these chests are still empty, but these are producing a little bit of iron at least, which is good. It's perfect. So these are gonna produce a whole bunch of iron for us, which we're gonna use for pretty much every single project that we're gonna work on. Speaking of which, the reason why I want to get iron right now, I'm gonna remove this whole thing in a bit, but why I want iron right now is that I do have some watermelon, and I want to make this a double stacked farm, but the top layer is gonna be watermelon, and I'll be back when the night is over. So, as I said, I want this to be double stacked, and I want the top layer to be watermelon and the bottom layer to be pumpkin. But I think that when I'm at that farm, I'm too far away from this farm to make it work. So I'm actually thinking of moving that farm over here somewhere. Maybe I'm gonna scale down this mountain a bit more. Let's see. I could just remove this whole thing. It wouldn't take too long. So I might do that and make the pumpkin and watermelon farm like right here. And maybe, just maybe, even decorate it a bit. But doing that is gonna require me to do some laps here, because these are running quite low on durability. But yeah, that's basically what I did this time around to make the breeding process a little bit quicker, or a little bit smoother, which it really is. So I'm gonna run some laps, remove this whole section, and I'll be right back. Okay, so most of the mountain is gone. I stopped right there because I had the wheat farm, and these are the resources that I gathered: a full chest of dirt, and then some, a lot of random materials and some cobblestone because my silk touch pick ran out towards the end. Some random stuff that I got, and stone. Now I'm gonna fill all of this in with dirt. There we go. So now I'm gonna prepare to move the pumpkin farm over here, and also make a watermelon farm on top. And I might do that a couple of times. I don't know. I haven't decided yet. It depends on how much I actually want, because I only have the villagers downstairs that trade pumpkins and the watermelons. So, I mean, I don't need a whole lot, but I want a whole lot. Okay, so I'm gonna get going with that, and I'll be back when I have done something. So be right back. Houston, We have a problem. How? Oh, wait. What is this? What is this? That's probably the way you spawned in here, right? And that's why this side of the farm doesn't work too well. Okay. But also, oh god. Everything is almost filled out. It's only this one that needs 4 more. And I do believe I have 3 there and 1 that is still a child. So, can you imagine? We're almost done with the iron farm. It's been so long. So I'm gonna take care of the stuff up there. I'm gonna repair my tools. I'm gonna rip this down that I said in the last clip as well. Whew, there's a lot of things that I need to do. So I better get going. See ya. This is a huge moment for us. At the click of this button, there are gonna be enough villagers up there to fill out the farm completely. I think. I may be wrong. Yeah, I'm wrong. The click of this button once more is going to be... Oh. It's gonna be the last villager that I need to finish up this iron farm. So, with that done, I think 1, 2, 3, 2. Yep, I have completely filled out this iron farm, which is so good. It's been so long since I started this grind, and we can already see a golem spawning right there. Go straight down. So this is perfect. This is exactly what I wanted. So now I can finally rip down this god-awful rail track that goes all the way up here. Oh, it feels good. It feels really, really good. Oh. And I probably should do that in a more efficient manner. But I'm gonna rip this down, and then we're gonna build the melon and pumpkin farm over there. And everything is gonna be great. Oh, and my Minecraft client bugged out and closed down, so all of my achievements, except for some of them, are gone. So I have to redo some stuff. Not too much though, so it's fine. I wasn't really much into the achievement game throughout the beginning of this series, so it's gonna work out just fine. Yeah, I'm gonna rip this down and then build the farms, as I said. Oop, again! I'm so bad at removing these kind of staircases. But yeah, I'll be right back. Okay, so this is the pumpkin and melon farm. So I decided to go only pumpkins on this side and melons on this side. And it hasn't been running for long, but it's still, you know, pumping out some pretty good numbers. And when the second layer and the first layer here is all filled up, or all grown, it's gonna pump out quite a lot of produce. So that's good. We could use those to either trade down in our trading hall, which is kind of down this direction, I think. Or we could turn it all into bone meal. But now I'm thinking about decorating this, and what I am running low on are materials. So I'm thinking about doing something a little bit weird, and you're gonna see what I mean when I get to building. But I'm thinking about making this out of concrete, so I have a lot of resources, but I don't have the dies. So I need to get the dies, I need to get everything going in that regard, and then we are going to finish up this farm as well. So I'm gonna start doing that, and I'll come back to you when I have things figured out. So see you in a bit. And this is what I came up with. It's very simple, and I don't know what I really think about it, showing the farm itself in between, but I also did some stuff around the sides. Again, very, very simple, but I think it looks decent. I mean, it's hard to do with the materials that I've used, and I might, do some pillars up here like that to fill in the gaps. Then I'm probably gonna change out these corners. There's some dirt up there. I don't know why that is up there. But what I need to do now is light up the area in there so it doesn't spawn mobs on top of the farm itself, because it is quite dark up there. But I'm thinking about just leaving it open in these slots here all around. I was thinking about filling it with glass panes, but I don't think that would look good. But this has taken an hour or two, so let's see the yield. Yeah, that's decent. I mean, it's not the best, but decent. So what have we actually done in this episode? Well, we finished up the iron farm, and we moved the pumpkin farm and also made a melon farm. So all in all, a fairly decent yield for an episode. So until the next episode, I'm thinking about grinding out some more concrete and start making like a mega base, because that is like a goal of mine, to make a mega base that I can be proud of, and where I'd like to hang out if I have the opportunity. But right now I don't really know what else to do than to start the mega base. I could, do a tree farm and get a lot of wood and stuff, and that would be amazing. But then again, I would have to build a wood farm, which is not very pleasant. And I've already grinded out a lot of wood chopping and stuff to get this whole shebang done. So I'm gonna have a think, and then I'm gonna start grinding out materials, as I said. But yeah, if you enjoyed the episode, consider subscribing, and leave a like if you want to, and maybe a comment, tell me about your day. But until next time, have a good one. See you next time. Bye bye.